Looks like Detective Brian don't want to be blackmailed by Meech. So he's at home looking for the strap, tearing up the closet because he can't find it in the safe, the old or the new one. And then Jen walks in the house and she just fussing at him, talking about something. I know you hiding something. But then she said that she wanted to check on him because she heard about Kevin on the scanner. This is the first time Detective Brown is hearing about that. Looks like baby got a hold of the strap. Mm. So Kevin was crying and he said that he was tired of Marcus bullying him all of the time. So he took the strap out of the safe and he popped him out of self-defense. But I'm thinking like, how exactly could that be self-defense when you knowingly took the strap out of the safe and you brought it somewhere else to use it? I don't know if that's necessary self-defense, dude. But I'm not surprised that he murdered him. I really thought that Kevin was going to unalive himself, but I also saw that it was very possible that he was going to do that to Marcus due to the fact that they kept showing the safe the entire season. So I knew something was going to happen with Marcus or Kevin.
You know me since I was a kid. I known a lot of killers since they was kids.
So the crew learned the real reason that Detective Brian never showed up with the strap. So come to find out, Kevin is charged with three murder charges, which is JMO, Cato, and Marcus. And I was trying to zoom in on the newspaper to see what the year was, but I couldn't. But I know that it happened in October. Now I'm wondering if next season will start in 1990, because right now they're in the late 80s, the tail end of the late 80s, actually. So everybody except for Meech is excited to hear about this news, but due to Lamar and B. Mickey's problems still not being taken care of, Meech is still concerned. So Sterling, he has people all over the city that's looking for Lamar, but Terry don't want Meech to worry about Lamar anymore. He just want him to just leave the situation alone. Meech wasn't going to let this situation ride because Lamar has done too much to him, such as, he shot Meech. He suspects that Lamar shot Terry, and then his mom, his sister, and Monique. He's done too much for Meech to let it ride. So, and then on top of that, Detective Bryant, he's not going to take this laying down. So he already know that there's going to be some pushback for that. So it just he got to do something about it. Period. So Terry saying that they're businessmen, they're not smillers. The word that rhymes with that. And Meek said, "Speak for yourself." I mean, Terry in this foolishness, bro. Like you're a businessman, not smillers. You are actually both. I mean, did he not forget that he put a hit out on B Mickey? Whether you pull that trigger or not, dude, that still makes you a smiller. But I do think next season he's gonna at least catch him at least one body. The dude is stacking up these enemies, you know what I'm saying? He has Dink, he has Cleet, he has Boom and Saint and whatever his crew is, you know what I'm saying? So, he gonna get his hands dirty. So Detective Bryant is being investigated and they took his badge and his weapon. And at this point in time, he's desperate. He's willing to do anything that he can to help his son. And he's even trying to see if he can get B. Mickey to confess to the murders of J-Mo and Kato. Jen, she co-signed this because B. Mickey's fingerprints are on the weapons. And eventually Major Gar agreed and he sent Detective Brian home. And I'm thinking, why do you think that B. Mickey's going to confess to a crime that he's not even arrested for or officially charged with? Come on now. Come on, Mike. So Detective Brian tried to apologize to Jen, but she wasn't interested in hearing an apology. She's only here to help Kevin. So we already know, trust is out the door. She didn't ask this man time and time again to be transparent with her. He told her that he would tell her things even if she didn't want to hear it. And then she had to go and hear about Kevin like this. So no more sweet and sour Asian puss for you, buddy. So, as a way to help Kevin, Jen went over to be Mickey's house thinking that she can manipulate him into confessing. She started off by apologizing for Brian's behavior and then telling him that they have his fingerprints on the weapon and it's only a matter of time before they catch him and he's going to have multiple life sentences. But, B. Mickey, he wasn't trying to hear that because he felt like if they had enough evidence, she would have been at the house arresting him. So she left his house, and Sterling, he actually saw her leaving. I know that Sterling was doing his job. I mean, I know that he does not like B. Mickey because he considers B. Mickey to be a snitch. But I think it's unfair for him to go back to tell Meech that he saw Detective Jen leaving B. Mickey's house as if B. Mickey is snitching. And he can't assume that he's snitching. I don't know if Sterling actually got out of the car to investigate, so to speak, or he just sat in his car and he just saw Jen leaving. But sometimes you see things that are not necessarily what it is. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful in some way. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons and turn on your notification for future uploads. Until the next video, see you when I see you.